It's Beth with Hly Inspired. Let's learn how to make a baby octopus on your knitting machine. We will make a large tentacle and small tentacle version. You will need a 22-pin knitting machine, yarn, tapestry needle, scissors, measuring tape, polyfiller stuffing, safety eyes, and an optional key ring. Let's begin by making our large tentacle octopus. Start by casting on and working 40 rows. Once you have completed your 40 rows, cast off your knitting machine. Now let's put your octopus together. Begin by giving your tube a good stretch. Now take and count up from the bottom 10 stitches. Once you have found 10 stitches up, take your tapestry needle and a new piece of yarn and begin weaving through every other stitch, creating a drawstring all the way around. Now take your end that you created the drawstring, put it to the inside of the tube, and pull your working yarn from that end through the top and cinch both ends of your tube together. Once you have secured both ends together with a knot, flip your tube so you can now see the drawstring you created. Next, we will attach safety eyes. I place mine 2 stitches apart just above the drawstring. Once you have your safety eyes where you would like them, flip your tube inside out and secure them. Then fill your octopus with about a golf ball size amount of stuffing. Cinch your drawstring tight and secure with a knot. Now, using yarn from your drawstring, if it is long enough, we will create the tentacles. If you find that your drawstring is too short, then cut a long piece of yarn to create the tentacles. The best way for me to describe how to create the tentacles is by comparing it to cutting a piece of pie. We need 8 sections. We will begin by cutting the circle in half. Take your yarn and tapestry needle and weave it around the bottom section of the tube. Now go directly across to the opposite side, weave it around and cinch it tight. You should now have 2 sections. Now we're going to go the opposite direction, weave it around the tube, weave it around the opposite side of the tube and cinch it tight, and you will now have 4 sections. You're going to continue to do this until you have 8 sections. As you can see, my drawstring yarn was a little bit short. That is why I recommend, if you think your string is going to be too short, to get a new piece of yarn and make sure that it is plenty long. Once you are finished creating your 8 sections, now take your yarn tail and weave it around the bottom stitches all the way around in a circle and cinch it tight. This will close up the bottom. Once you're finished, secure with a knot and then weave in your yarn tails. You are all finished creating your large tentacle octopus. Now to create your small tentacle octopus, you will do all steps the same. The only difference will be that you will only cast on and work 30 rows. All other steps are exactly the same. You are now finished making your knitting machine baby. I hope you enjoyed this pattern, and I hope that you will come back to create other knitting machine babies with me. I have several other sea creatures coming your way. Also, if you would like to stay up to date on what's new, I will link in the description of this video all of my social media outlets. I do tend to be on Instagram more than anything, so if you would like to find the latest information about what's happening with my patterns, go to Instagram and follow me at HLeeInspired. Have a great day, guys.